So to all my parents, restaurant owners, or anyone who has to clean dishes a lot, you all want clean dishes, right? It's a it's something you don't really think about in your day-to-day life, but I think should be considered more. So, why do I say that? So, it is said that almost 48 million Americans get sick every year due to unsanitary dishes, which is a very alarming number. I don't know if any of y'all use like the normal everyday, green and yellow sponge. They're not really good at cleaning your dishes correctly. So, due to this, a potential buildup of Salmonella E. coli or Listeria could be on your dishes, and you could never know, which is pretty scary. There's some pretty scary names in there. I don't think you would ever want them in your dishes. Um, they don't even have to be in your dishes either. They could potentially be in your sponge. Due to your sponge being a super wet place, it's a perfect breeding ground for things such as these in your sponge. Um, so, not having clean dishes is, I know, a thing that is most definitely not wanted in your home. So, what can we do to combat this? Is buying our Scrub Daddy sponge, as you see in the top left corner. And there's our normal everyday sponge in the top right. So, let's compare our Scrub Daddy sponge versus the normal everyday sponge. So firstly, our sponge is more porous than the normal everyday sponge. Due to this, it's able to actually pick up more debris easier. This is because it's made out of Resifoam, and Resifoam is known to be super porous, which is a super good thing. Also, due to it being made out of Resifoam, it's actually able to evaporate the water easily, that the moisture that's inside of your sponge after washing. So it's able to actually evaporate that extra moisture, causing a less chance of bacteria being able to be built up in your sponge. So lastly, due to its eyes and its mouth, as you can see on the sponge itself, it's able to actually pick up a lot of the food debris that could be in the little nooks and crannies. For example, like if you put a spoon in the mouth, it would actually clean. It would clean the spoon's like little dip a lot more effectively than using just the normal everyday sponge. So, from comparing our sponge to a normal everyday sponge, it's pretty obvious that our sponge cleans more effectively, lowering the chance of others getting sick and you cleaning your and hiring the chance of you getting really clean dishes each time. So, imagine your life with never having a dirty dish again. So instead of being embarrassed whenever someone comes over and sees that you have dirty silverware or dishes, you can stand proud knowing that your dishes are completely clean. Um, it was a very big honor for us to hear that Adam Sandler, after he bought our product, said that he has never had a dirty dish again, which is a great thing to hear. Also, my goal is to make sure all dishes around the world are clean. So if everyone gets their hands on a Scrub Daddy, then my goal can be put into motion. Dirty dishes can be a thing of the past with the Scrub Daddy. You will never have to worry about this problem ever again if you get yourself one of our sponges. So how could you potentially get one of our sponges? So firstly, go to your local Walmart, wherever that is. Go for a little drive. Then go to the cleaning aisle wherever that is in the Walmart itself. Then go find yourself a Scrub Daddy sponge. So it's probably with the other sponges. And then after that, after you buy it, enjoy never having to worry about a dirty dish ever again. So be happy in that. All right. So today we went over the effects of dirty dishes can have on your health, the solution that the Scrub Daddy brings to the table, and how the Scrub Daddy works and how it can affect your day-to-day life. At the end of the day, it is up to you whether you want to buy our product or not. But I think you know what the best decision is. Thank you.